Hello, and welcome back, or welcome to the channel, and welcome back to some more Dice, baby. I can't put this thing down. This game is too good. So far we've played through, we've gotten several of these. We're missing like the Blurry dice set, the slip-in, the bouncy, and the magnet, and then all these guys in here. We'll see kind of in here. We'll get through the first one here. We'll save our fours. We'll re-roll those and see what comes up. We'll save a six, and then we'll save another six. Go ahead and bank those. We'll see. We'll see what comes through from this. That's enough to get us through. Just exactly enough. All right, so we got those in. We'll get those into our first guy here. It looks like blurry dice is the way we're going this time. So we'll buy both of these blurry dice. If we look at the blurry dice, it says blurry dice keep their total face value when they split. So basically, seeing double, right? So blurry dice split into two dice when they roll an even number. So honestly, what we're trying to do here is get them to roll even numbers, and then get them to, and then we'll start doing that. So we're going to be doing an even roll this time. We do got $5. You know what? Let's go ahead and open. Let's go ahead and open that guy, and then we'll go ahead and go to the next round here. So the idea here is to get them to roll even digits, and then we'll go ahead and we'll re-roll again. A bunch of ones. That's not really helpful there, game. Try one more time. All right, there you go. So there you go. You know what? Let's go with, yeah, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and bank those. And the idea here is to try to get them to split into multiples and then get them to start basically multiplying out. Do that. So there we got those. Let's see. Two. Let's see, re-roll all of these. And there's another two. You know what? Let's just do that. We'll go ahead and bank those guys. We need to start getting these out because ultimately what will happen is we're going to have a bunch of these. The idea here is to get a bunch of our dice to split, and basically allow us to be able to more bank slots. That's what we really need. And we need to keep an eye out for here. Two in a row, multipliers. Okay. So we'll go ahead and go to the next round here again. So that's a six. We'll re-roll these guys again. 4, 4, 5, 3. We'll go ahead and bank that. That way we should have a straight, a pair, and a little bit of craziness in there. Nice little 125. So the idea here is to try to go through and do a bunch of these different ones and do some of the different stuff. What is this? Plus one bank slot. You know what? We will go ahead and take it. Trying to get that bank a little bit larger. So 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Let's just put it all in there. Let's just do that. So we'll have a nice little run there, and we got a little bit of doubling going on. Another round done. Let's see. Plus one dice slot. We'll get that guy while we can. Can't really do anything else down here. We need a lot more monies. That's what we really need here. So 1, 2, 2. That's another one. 3. All right, so let's get these out. Let's go with the 3, the 4, and the 2 5s like that. We'll go ahead and bank that. Do, 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 do. And I think kind of want to get the 8-siders if we can, because I think if I remember right, the 8-siders, no. Which one is the one that allows me to do only, oh no, 12-siders. So we need to get 4 12-siders would be great. Because that means that every single time that we roll, all of our dice would double. Well, we just have a ridiculous amount of 2s. All right, there it is. Just bank all the 2s. Wonder what would happen if I had a pip dice that's an 8 that then uh can't roll a is hard set to roll an odd, but it would only roll an even. Like I wonder what would happen. Something bad would happen, I'm sure. 5. Let's see. Another slip in. So that way that'll give us blurry dice keep their total face value when they split. So that's going to be helpful. You know what? Let's go ahead and go to the next round. And that way, when these guys double, now they're going to keep their numbers. That will be great. We re-roll that. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Keep that 7. I don't think we'll keep a 4 there. So yeah, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll just keep it like that. And marching along nicely. All right, so let's see. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Let's do that. That way we have 2 pairs or 3 two of a kinds and 3 straights or 3 straights. Like it gets really confusing. The numbers are a little bit out there. And I keep it straight in my head and it makes sense to me, but sometimes that's all I got. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this guy. I'm gonna take this guy also, so that way we can start getting. So if it actually rolls a 12, then it gets a plus $1 on those. But we kind of want to get up to those. Bank slot could have helped. We will roll this guy again. All right, so in there's 2 12s already. So there's 2 12s. Do wonder what would happen if. Okay, yeah. So they don't split again. They only split the first time. So we'll re-roll one more time. Get us another 4. We'll go ahead and bank those guys. And then we need to get the thing that gives us if they're evens, like different even values. Keep that one, keep that one. You know what? We'll do that. Do we? Okay. So and then a fresh perspective, 2 bank slots. Yeah, that'll be helpful. You know what? Let's go ahead, roll them again, get us another 4. That will be good. And that'll give us an extra multiplier because of the fire dice too. Couple of points there. We got a 20 bouncy paint. Like a charm was it? Odds, different odd values. I don't want the different odd values. I want the different even values. Another 12. Let's go ahead and grab that guy. And then that will give us 3 of those. Let's see. Go ahead, grab that one. We can grab that one. Let's see. Oh, and then there's a shadow dice. So that's going to give us the 4 of those. So now all of my dice will only roll even dice, which means every time I roll these things, they're going to split. Right? So that's kind of the whole point of this thing. So we'll go next round here. We'll go ahead and roll. Look at me now. I have 400,000 dice. If I can get the thing where I could split numbers, that would help. You know what? Let's go ahead and just do those because that way we'll get extra multiplier. So we'll just do that. So basically, we're just going to get 2 of a kind, 2 every single time. it's possible to get multiples. Like if I could get a bouncy dice in here too, that could be helpful. So there you go. So there's a bunch of those, and then we'll re-roll and see if we can get another 8. There you go, another 8. So we'll bank that bad boy, and just, 6 of a kind, just casually. There you go, a little bit of overkill action. A bouncy dice would allow me to get them to basically jump. Because the bouncy dice, anytime that it rolls a number and they will, anything that has the same number, it will double its value. So like the +1 dice slots would have been a better thing than that gold thing. Probably should pay attention to that. Um, I get distracted and I'm like, oh, this is a good plan. Let's see. There's all 6s. There's another 6. There's another 6. All right. Just bank that. Just a 6 of a kind. All right. Let's see. We'll roll those again. There's another 8. All right. We'll go ahead and bank that bad boy. We still got another bank if we need it. I think we should be okay though. All right. That is round 9 complete. And then let's see. Start of every round. +1 bank slot. That would be helpful. So slipping dice, not really what I need. Let's see. Nope. Not really doing anything useful for me here. Those are all 10s. All right, so let's go here to the next one. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and buy that. And technically, that one may, well, it's only 10 per 10, but it wouldn't really be super helpful. There's a bunch of 8s. Those are the only 2 other ones I can get 8s in. So we'll re-roll 1 and see if we can get 2 more 8s. Not, we'll just bank that and move on with our life. There's still a bunch of 8s. All right, and then all right, so those both go like that. Let's re-roll all those again, and then just go with all the 4s. That's fine. Bank all those. Need a couple more blurry dice just so that we have all of the we get the extra 2 bank slots too. And then we'll really start looking at trying to get the even thing, right? All right, let's see. Uh 2 dice, 2 in a row. That one may not be a bad one to do. You know what? Let's do that. Let's see what that one is. And all bank dice are part of a combo. So that one's actually not a bad one. So now if we can get like technically, well, these are all 4s. So basically all bank dice are part of a combo, right? Are bank full of part of a combination, right? So per bank dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's another 3.5 multiplier just from that one. So we should see another 3.5 multiplier pop up just from that. Yep, there you go, 12.5. So that will help because we should be able to get them pretty much in a combo every single time. So actually, if we go like that, right? That should. Oh, straights can be Oh no, I need to have the thing where the streets can skip a number. So this thing's kind of useless. My brain was. So we do it like that instead. My brain was thinking I had the thing that allowed me to skip numbers, because if it would allow me to skip numbers, then like that would have those would have counted as straights too. But I don't have the thing that allows me to skip a number. Free perks, hot paint, -1. There's not enough points there. +1 bank slot. I need more there. You know what? Let me go ahead and sell this thing, because this thing is useless. It is not helpful to me. I don't really want to sell anything. You know what? Let's just save that. Let's see. There's tens, and then there's sixes. We'll bank all those. So we're just getting two of a kind, three of a kind. You know, there's just multiple of a kinds. The thing that give me the ability to do like full houses would be great right now, because it's gonna be really easy to get full houses. All right, let's see. There you go. Bank all that. Probably could have done like the fours and then do the eights, just so I get the higher pip value. But this will work. Oh, this will give me plenty. And I threw the gold in there just so I can get a little bit extra money. A little bit extra coinage towards the end of it here. All right, Lucky Charms. Let's see. We'll add another bank slot. That will be fun. What's the floppy? Get another bank slot. Then I can do the next round. That just allows us to get more points up there. Let's see. There you go. We'll bank that. Bunch of sixes, a bunch of fours. Then, like I said, if I can get a bouncy die, like to replace like a 12-sided bouncy die, that'd be great. Because the 12-sided bouncy die would allow me to kind of abuse that. Just a bunch of twos. 8 of a kind is a ×11 multiplier. I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. All right. We may not. So I see. I can only get sixes out of those. I think I'm just gonna go with the eights. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. This is gonna be. It's getting close and ugly. 80 ×13. Woo! We need to get the thing that. Let's see. Let's do a random charm. I don't have any of those. That thing is useless to me. Uh, Bank dice, default bank dice are odd. So, and that's the exact wrong one I need. Um, that is the exact wrong one I need. And then, of course, then I get the dice slot. Next round. All right, so 12, 12. Problem is I'm actually better off going on the first level here. I'll bank dice, sir. So I need to get a 12 or a 2. And then I get 2 2s. Oh no, actually, let's go with a 12. Let's do that. So that way we still get the multiplier. So because we have to have a full bank thing and have it. We're still missing 2 of the blurry dice, so that's we're running out of levels to get those to be able to complete the run here. So I need a 2 or a 10. I got 3 8s instead. You know what? That's fine. We'll bank those instead. We're just trying to get that extra multiplier. The extra multiplier is going to help do work because the 4 points or that we would have lost. It's just trying to keep it enough up here. There you go. Let's bank that. That'll be good. We don't need that many. We only need like 100 and what 32. There we go. All right, let's get in here and see if we can find the next one. So that is 5 or more. We're not doing that. All right, so that is an 8 bouncy. Plus 1 dice slot. Not what I wanted. Plus 4 for the first banked. All right, so that is a level 20. The problem is, I want to get it, but the problem is it's gonna mess me up because as soon as I do that, they're not rolling doubles every time. Because if I replace one of these, I'm hosed. So I've backed myself into a corner. I literally backed myself into a corner because I don't have enough to do that. Because kind of the way I have it built right now, I need to have those to do what I'm doing. So I need to have these things rolling double so that they're always splitting so I can get the extra dice. Oh, what a mess. It is a mess. I think we may be running out of steam here real soon. And it's one of those things like I kind of needed that thing that allowed me to get the different even numbers, and I haven't seen it, which causes me grief. Bank it like that. That way we get the 3 10s in there. That gives us an extra multiplier too. I think this is the correct way to do it, is to get those. I just need to have, yeah, so we got defeated. But yeah, so like I said, I'm having fun with it. Trying the blurry dice. I learn a little bit more every time of how to kind of do it. But so, oh, we were close too. But as always, if y'all like these videos, please consider throwing a like on it. If you have a question, comment, or concern, you can leave that down below. And if you're not subscribed, there's a button for that down there too. You guys be safe, and we'll catch you with the next one.